Hey, it's Miss Alana, working on math, being smart, awesome, and amazing, just like you. This week, we are working on a bunch of different tasks. In this video, we are working on, bam, this one right here. So make sure this is the task, the standard that you are working on. What is the domain? You can read it with me. Either read it with me up here or on your triangular prism or on your task card. It says number and operations fractions. Our essential question is, how does adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators help solve word problems? Our learning target is, I can solve word problems by adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. And, oh, the little hand is in the way. And our standard is to solve word problems involving addition and subtraction of fractions, including cases of unlike denominators, e.g., that means example given, by using visual fraction models or equations to represent the problem. Use benchmark fractions and number sense of fractions to estimate mentally and assess the reasonableness of answers. For example, recognize an incorrect result, 2/5 plus 1/2 equals 3/7. Oh no, that is not right, because you can observe that 3/7 is less than 1/2. We do have some vocabulary words. You should know these words. Read them with me. Word problems, addition, subtraction, fractions, unlike denominators, visual fraction models, equations, benchmark fractions, number sense, and estimate. And our challenge for this task is to solve word problems, use visual fraction models or equations, use benchmark fractions and fraction number sense, estimate mentally, and assess reasonableness of answers. Now remember, for this task, there are two different tasks, so I hope you're watching the right video. If not, go find the other video, find the other one. So this one is, bam, this one right here. All right, are you ready? All right, read that with me. This task, it says, Martha is mixing up different color candies for treat bags. She used 1/8 of a pound of yellow candies, 2/5 of a pound of red candies, 2/3 of a pound of green candies, and 3/4 of a pound of blue candies. How many pounds of blue and green candies were used for the treat bags? Oh my gosh, treats. Oh. Are you ready for some treats? Oh no, not too much sugar for you. Don't have too much sugar, not so good for you. To solve this problem, not the sugar problem, the word problem, we can use our cubes clue. So remember, always use that when you are solving word problems. First thing we need to do is what? The C clue. Circle the numbers. So go ahead and circle the numbers. Oh, hold on. Before I forget, what were you supposed to write? Write your learning target at the top. Can you write anything else? Yes, you can, but make sure you have your learning target. So if you want to write your vocabulary words, you can do that as well. If you want to write the domain, the essential question, the standard, and the rigor, you can do that as well. Now go ahead, you can write this word problem in your notebook so you can do what? So you can circle the numbers. Circle the numbers for me. All right, so our numbers are fractions. There's 1/8, 2/5, 2/3, 3/4. Oh, that's it. All right, so I'm done with that step. Please do not write on my task card. Don't write on that, because remember, other kids are using that also. So write it in your journal. Oh, and highlight anything that you need, okay? All right, the next one, underline keywords. So go ahead and underline the units that go with these numbers. We have, what's the 1/8? Of a pound of yellow candies. 2/5 of a pound of red candies. The next one, 2/3 of a pound of green candies. And the last one, 3/4 of a pound of blue candies. What else? Okay, you could write how many pounds. All right, you can underline blue, green candies. Okay, if there's anything else you see that's important to you, go ahead and underline that also. I think I'm good. Bam. The next step is the B step, to box the question. I'm going to use my highlighter. I'm going to box the question. Where's the question? Right here. How many pounds of blue and green candies were used for the treat bags? Oh, why do you keep hiding away from me? All right. So done with that. The next step is the E step, eliminate unnecessary information. Is there anything here that you see we need to eliminate? Oh yes, I see it. I see it. Look at the question. The question says, how many pounds of blue and green candy? So where's the blue? Where's the blue candy? Where? There's the blue one. There's the green one. So do we need, someone's at the door. Someone's at the door. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I'm back. So we can eliminate the other colors that we're not using. So we can eliminate the one for yellow. So I'm going to cross that out. Don't do it on my card. And the red one, we don't need that one. So cross that out so you don't get confused. So we are done with that step. Next, we need to solve and check. All right, so back to the domain. I gave you the clue. What are the choices for operations? Where's the clue? Where's the clue? The clue is right there. It's either adding or subtracting, adding or subtracting. So are we going to add or subtract? We need to put it together, so we need to add. What are we adding? 3/4 plus, well, 2/3 plus 3/4. Where can I write it down? Will you see it if I put it right here? Okay. What's that? 2/3 plus what? 3/4. Okay, make sure you write it in your journal. Now, up here, here's some more clues right here. It says when you add and or subtract fractions with unlike denominators, look, they're different denominators, you need to find a common denominator by using fraction bars or by making equivalent fractions. You can multiply the denominators to find a common factor. So remember, you're not going to do 3 plus 4. Oh, no. We need to find the same denominator. And we could do 3 times 4, which is what? 12, right there. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. All right, now, we can use our fraction bars. So if you want to grab that in the room, go ahead and grab that and use that to help you. If not, we can solve it like this. So different ways to solve the problem. 3 times what equals 12? We multiply 3 times 4. So this is a 3 times 4. And then we do 2 times 4, which is 8. Put that right there. And 4 times what is 12? 4 times 3, so I need to do 3 times 3, which is 9. Now we are going to just go ahead and add. 8 plus 9 is 17 over 12. And what kind? Oh, we are not done. We need to simplify. But what kind of fraction is that? That is an improper fraction, so we need to divide. And you can do it in your mind, or we can work it out. 17 divided by 12. How many 12s are there in 17? Well, in 1 there's 0. In 17 is just 1. 1 times 12 is 12. Subtract that. What are you left with? 5. So what is my answer? 1 and 5 12s. 1 and 5 12s what? Pounds of candy. So make sure you write your unit, pounds. All right, I can't fit it here, but make sure you write in your journal the complete sentence. It says how many pounds of blue and green candies were used for the treat bags. You can write 1 and 5/12 pounds of blue and green candies were used for the treat bags. Make sure you have a complete sentence. And last thing is to check our work. So check that again. Make sure we have the green candy. Okay, you can't check it with a calculator. Okay, can't check it with a calculator. We're going to use our mind again for this one. We have 2/3, bam. 3/4, bam, because that's the green one, and then that's the blue one. We need a common denominator, so I do 3 times 4, which is 12. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8. And we're going to do 4 times 3 is 12, and then 3 times 3 is 9. Add that 8 and 9 together, which gives us 17 over 12, which is an improper fraction. Always convert that to a mixed number by dividing. So 12 into 17 is 1 time, and then you can count 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 5 left over, so you have 5 12s. So, bam, we are done with that one. Moving on to the next task, moving on to the next standard. Go ahead and keep on working. Love you.